Why did he tell me that story in the first place? He clearly thinks we have a traitor in our midst. He made contact in hopes of finding out who it is, so maybe we can form a partnership and... The boy lets this thought marinate in his mind for a bit, before suddenly rejecting it. If the file does contain the secret of his birth, he doesn't want anyone else knowing about it. He begins to formulate a plan. The blue-eyed soldier is likely correct. If the file was stolen by a traitor, it would be located in the vault. Their base is a large, sprawling complex with many buildings. There are barracks, a training ground, a reference library, and the vault, which is only accessible to a select group of people. Now in the library, the boy finds himself staring at a set of blueprints for the base. Coated in dust and weathered away to a dim yellow color, they seem ready to fall apart in his hands. But he finds the part he wants, carefully tears it away, and quickly sidles out of the room. It is the route to the vault. The boy makes his way to the changing room, but not to don a disguise. Instead, he climbs on top of a locker and removes a dusty wire panel covering an exhaust duct. A duct that leads to the vault. He always cursed his small physique, but is now thrilled to have it. Drawing his shoulders tight, he manages to squeeze inside. Holding his flashlight between his cheek and his shoulder, he wriggles his way forward like an inchworm. Every movement brings a new puff of dust or a cobweb brushing against his face. He struggles desperately against the urge to cough. But just as he is about to lose hope, he arrives at his destination. According to the blueprints, the vault is directly below him. With a sigh of relief, he reaches out to the wire panel. But he can't get it free. Anger suddenly races through him, and he makes a rash decision. Applying all of his strength to it, he shoves the panel until it breaks apart with a crack loud enough to wake the dead. The boy scans the inside of the vault, certain that he has alerted a guard or triggered some kind of alarm. The only source of light is a dimly illuminated exit sign. When no one comes to investigate, the boy lets out a sigh of relief. Wiping a bit of sweat from his brow, he lowers himself down. The vault is filled with row after row of metal shelves. Each shelf has a number, with contents organized by date and type, such as confidential documents or artifacts claimed from the enemy. The boy roams through the rows, shining his light here and there. He checks dates on the confiscated items and opens any file that seems like it might be relevant to his interests. Finally, he stumbles across a folder with the word "confidential" stamped across it. It also contains the seal of their army, just like the one from the other soldier's tale. The boy takes a deep breath and opens it. The words inside immediately draw his eye. Infant abduction strategy. His heart begins to race. With a single trembling finger, he reaches out and slowly turns the page. It is a complete accounting of his country's actions. The plan was designed to create powerful soldiers. They researched genes from people across the world, looking for those with the traits they sought. Before long, they had a pool of possible recruits. Once an infant was found from a desired genetic line, they were kidnapped and raised as one of their own citizens. Everything the enemy commander had told him was true, and with each line he reads, the boy's long-held beliefs collapse. It is a pain unlike anything he has ever felt.